The Greek contribution to this world we live in now has no equals. Hellenic genius gave our world key starting planks of thought. We're mere sequel to all Greeks first taught. Time to show thanks. So now let us celebrate Hellenic gifts to humankind before there were any big banks. Greek philosophy, the world's first encyclopedia, literature with world-transcending qualities. Cities like Marseille, Naples, Kyrene, Alexandria, Gaza, Istanbul, Athens, Constanta, Sebastopol, Cadiz, superb sculpture, Peter poetry, styles of architecture, Hippocratic, Attic, democracy, both. Homer, Euclid, Socrates, Plato, Aristoteles, Pythagoras, Archimedes, Solon. I could go on. If each nation would repay Greece half of what we owe for gifts from old. All streets of Athens with temples as known to Plato would gleam solid gold. Greece deserves thanks, not pain from banks. Hellenic people need a fairer chance to stand firm than dance. Here's my good plan, bold. Give Greece a brief break, a 30-month moratorium. Don't make Greece repudiate, just postpone the dates. For 30 centuries of gifts, let's not be ingrates. Get Greece out of squeeze before for all of us it's too late. If all of the world were to repay Hellenes all told for gifts from ancient times, the rebuilt glory of Athens would be paved in pure gold. Dance to these rhymes, Greek dance with chimes. Let's make our times blessings of prosperity and brotherhood for peace, for Europe, the world, and Greece. Greek fire warms, Greek thought informs. Throw Aesop in, then your wisdom will flow like phlogiston, like Epictetus teaching Marcus and Sappho, Delos, Draco, Pericles, Spartan, Elon gave to world speech, words lending language, imagination, and precision. Greeks always teach ethics from ancient times. Hygiea's healing torch on dimes. From amphitheater aesthetics to swarming dance called phalanx, we all owe Greeks thanks. Ignatius, Polycarp, by each apostle's gold harp. Christian teachings today all derive from Koine. In the beginning was the word, by now all nations have heard. Hebrew, Egypt, Kurdish, Sanskrit, blend in Septuagint. If all beneficiaries of Greek thought could repay, how is it possible? The nation whose creations pave the paths for modern ways. Each Greek temple, sculptures marble, incomparable, would be restored and painted exactly as in their own times. Sing this verse sublime. Lovelorn sculptures, stoic precepts, wild imagination, Procrustean bed, Pericles' speech harbors lighted, Midas and the golden mean, Agora to rustic Euboean, sail Scotland and Sweden, cross Milvian bridge, Constantine. If each nation could repay Greece half our maxed out credit for gifts from ancient times. Athens statues in temples reset dressed to the nines might inspire new rhymes. Greece deserves tips, not scourges from whips. Hellenic people need a chance to come in from the cold. Here's my good plan, bold. Give Greece a brief break, a 30-month moratorium. Don't make Greece repudiate, just postpone the dates. For 30 centuries of gifts, let's not be ingrates. Give Greece time to set its house straight, banks can afford to wait. If all of the world were to repay Hellenes by right, for gifts from ancient times, the broken statues might be healed and come to life one special night, wakening to chimes, singing these rhymes, dancing with chimes, dancing back to life with zest of lemons, love, and limes. As volume climbs, Greek dance with chimes. Let's make our times blessings of prosperity and brotherhood for peace, for Europe, the world, and Greece. Greek dance with chimes. Let's make our times blessings of prosperity and brotherhood for peace, for Europe, the world, and Greece. That's Greek Dance with Chimes, copyright C in a Circle, 2015, 2016 by Scott Davis, all rights reserved. You may write to me at Post Office Box 877, Edgemont, EDGMONT, Pennsylvania, 19028, 0877 USA. This song is Queen Elizabeth, the Commonwealth version. Copyright C in a Circle, 2015, 2016 by Scott Davis. All rights reserved. Sitting in her cell, trembling by herself, young princess, prisoner, awaits openings of gates, echoing down the hall, hearing the dreaded call, felt her fate nearing a wall, fearing her lace would fall. This frail girl shook with pain as footsteps approached. Startlingly, guards then broached her in chain domain. Kneeling on bended knee, voices pealing, "Hail your majesty." Elizabeth thought they were mocking her, making her all the more distraught. Down her cheek there dropped a tear, answers to her prayers not yet clear. Shocked to hear your majesty, disbelieving when God said thou art free. The Queen hath died, long live Queen Elizabeth in power and pride. She went on to be the best monarch in history, setting England free from medieval lethargy, protecting her nation from all naval invasion. challenging the top world power, patroness of highest cultural flower. Gratitude to Elizabeth, one of history's exemplary greats. Had she never lived nor reigned during her 16th century days, time could have never formed today's English language, English law, or the United States. In the supreme irony of world history, due to contributions of this wise fairy queen, though she never married, nor did she give birth, time has made Elizabeth the mother of most nations now on earth. England dubbed her good Queen Bess, though she ruled, enjoyed happiness. This small nation she who crowned rose through her time to astound. Oak ships and captains like Sir Walter Raleigh made England mistress of the seas. The United Kingdom later rose in England's name, with Scotland and King James of lasting biblical fame. Britain's rise was splendid, no less the way her heyday ended. Britain bravely gave all to end tyranny of history's greatest shame. The tiny kingdom was spent, cathedrals smashed, empire rent, like the tattered sails of ships in ancient mariners' rhyming sailing trips. The greatest British PM, Churchill, returned to 10 Downing, made Albion come to grips. From ashes of empire rose the phoenix we now see, glorious commonwealth of nations, independent and free. Plus better relations where there once were tribulations. Ireland, Spain, India, South Africa, US, France, and Germany, though not fully straightened out, time will tell, there is no doubt. Queen Elizabeth II, her legacy will never end. Good conscience, patriotism, Diana's golden legend. Since Sir Winston's last hurrah, the second Elizabeth, ascendant on the throne, then Britain gave this greatest gift. After all that conquest, the British old-time deed best, bequeathing to each nation loving song through English communication. Who hasn't heard the Beatles or other Singlish minstrels? The whole world now understands blessed language of these bards and bands. Rule Britannia through the airwaves, science and sonnets, triumphant in all lands. Elizabeth, the second with her girly namesakes shall take first place in history's show with pearly grace. Queen Elizabeth. Copyright C in a Circle, 2015-2016 by Scott Davis. All rights reserved. This is Suddenly on Familiar Terms. Copyright C in a Circle, 2015-2016 by Scott Davis. All rights reserved. I have a spiritual hunger to go under to this dreamland so prim. So in a dream my spirit was free with Tomodachi in Nihon, Japan. Bim, bim, bim. I felt as though I had always known these good friends, yet the only time I ever saw them was in this dream. Suddenly I found myself on fairy tale strands in a cardboard cutout village. Oh, how lovely it did seem. Then they came, treated me the same as family. This bond between us hard to describe. Oh, if I could erase past mistakes, each Warui diatribe. Their eyes expressed Hajime Mashite as they led me through their streets so lovingly. In their colorful small town this way, and then that way, near Hama Bay by the sea. We did arrive at this cafe so alive, with sushi as fresh as Yoi Hanaya, a baby's breath. Suddenly I felt acceptance I had never known by the hospitality that my dream friends have always shown. This dream fled, this dream ended on familiar terms. I woke to Christmas harshly blended, yet this dream sent kindly by the Great Spirit has only grown. If this dream's this year's entire Christmas, then I won't miss all the commercialism. In dreams God sensei son's dream friends go from his sun book to cross the ocean, Taiheo. There's room for us all to meet in that hole in the wall cafe on that side street in that village, Kirei, kawaii and neat. Suddenly, as though in a dream, feeling haiku, will you wish this dream for me for Christmas? I wish this for you. May your dreams come true as Shiawase dreams may do. The way you put your heart and mind to effort needed to be greeted in dreamland Tano Shiresu. Differences Oshio Mosiroi Neko wa hajimemashite means Hello Kitty. From Tsukiji Fish Market, Tokyo, to Ainu bear hunts in Hokkaido. Bim, bim, bim. Kami-sensei's son scrapes sky strands with Jimu Tenno. both working with one heart, sending dreams, morning mists impart. Suddenly they both ruffled Mizu Taiheo to say together, from this day, from now, no war can ever start. Dreams started, as Don Keene said, on familiar terms. MacArthur with Carpenter waited at the elevator, caught by Painter, Christmas meaning greater. Anne of Green Gables caused sensations of elation in one schoolgirl you may know. Her tender heart of chrysanthemum led to maple leaf from long ago. Bim, bim, bim. When she grew, she flew to the land of Trudeau, as her husband held her hand all during their first Christmas snow. Suddenly they both felt the transient nature of time. As they lived this dream she always knew she'd fulfill in her prime. This dream lands on Micmac sands, on familiar terms. Christmas strands on Prince Edward Island, yet their dreams sent kindly by L.M. Montgomery has only grown. Differences osio-mo-si-ro-i Neko wa hajimemashite Hello Kitty. From Tsukiji Shito no Tokyo to Ainu bear haunts in Hokkaido. Bim bim bim. Sensei Kame no Kohomon Shinmuteno, teaming up to beam up dreams from pearly seams in Taiheo. Suddenly I feared you'd vanish like Spanish flamenco, from the world of dreamland among stars to morning mist below. Premier Bin's President Nakano came to terms. Familiarity between nations, great spirit of North and East, adorned glory to education. I have a spiritual hunger to go under to this dreamland far away. So in a dream my spirit was free, with Tomodachi in Nihon, Japan, Jane. God Sensei Sun rides winds with Jimuteno to send dreams to us from across Aoi Taiheo. In dreamland Yoshua Soul Tomodachi awaits beyond the gates of pearly sights each night for you and me. Dream clouds blend, ruffling dreams end on familiar terms. Dr. Keene, tracer of lost perusals, shows how deep understanding comes from honoring cultural jewels. That's Suddenly on Familiar Terms by Scott Davis. That's me. Copyright C in a Circle, 2015-2016 by Scott Davis, all rights reserved.